Da-dee-da-dee-da-da. No. 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 Whoa. Hang on. I got an idea, guys. I got an idea.
Hey, you're meant to pay for that. Come back.
Okay, I'm going to say that the Minecraft movie was definitely something special. However, we're not here for the Minecraft movie. We are here for something called the
Chicken Jockey.
Yes, every time that is said, everyone goes absolutely insane. And some people love it, some people hate it. But today, we are going to be taking the Chicken Jockey to the next level by making a Chicken Jockey Farm. So I'm back on the Dokeycraft server, and yes, I plan to turn my creeper farm into a Chicken Jockey Farm. And yes, I think it will work out extremely well. Even though it is targeted towards gunpowder and creepers, I reckon it'll be good for sorting out chicken jockeys as well. Before I move on to that, just to keep you all up to date with everything, right here, I've got a small contraption which basically brings the sugarcane from the overworld in the sugarcane farm through a little system here into a auto crafting system that makes tier 3 rockets. So basically, as soon as you put sugarcane in here, it will then start crafting it into paper, and then the gunpowder will come in and convert it into rockets. So if I grab all this gunpowder and I put it in this barrel here, you'll see that this crafter then makes tier 3 rockets and fills up this chest right here. Now this system is also very smart because it will continuously craft paper, but just so this thing doesn't clog up, it then detects, hang on, there is still paper in here, I won't craft any more here. So then the system doesn't clog itself up. However, the gunpowder can just flow in without any problems. So my goal by the end of the episode, and maybe next episode as well, is to convert this into a chicken jockey farm at the start of the video, but then we're going to connect all of the gunpowder and shulker boxes to this farm here, so then it can continuously craft tier 3 rockets. But now, back to the chicken jockey farm. So down here is the creeper farm, which we did build 2 episodes ago. If you guys weren't there, basically how it works is there is dark rooms all around here. Creepers spawn. I wonder if I can, yep, you can see them spawning in. Instantly get taken by these boats and then put into the nether portal. The reason creepers are the only mobs that are spawning is because of these trapdoors, but I could possibly go through and open up all these trapdoors, or not all of them, but a good chunk of these. If I do all this, mobs can now spawn here. And then eventually chicken jockeys will spawn. Oh, there's a few creepers down there. I must have like a missing boat or something. What happens if I come near these guys and they see me? What will happen? Yep, look at them. They just get taken by the boats. You guys can do nothing. Ah, yes, there are some missing boats in this area. I'll have to make sure to fix that for the future. But yeah, as I said, we just need to open some of these trapdoors and mobs will be able to spawn, not just creepers. And this will be the best mob farm there is in this server. But now I'm just going to go all the way down here. I won't do too many trapdoors. But now normal mobs will be able to spawn in this farm. You can see some bones, some rotten flesh. So mobs are actually spawning in here that aren't just creepers. There were no mobs here, however, and that's because the creepers and all others mobs like zombies and skeletons will fall and just die. And that's how this collection system works, and it fires out a minecart to pick it all up. The mobs with armor should be able to survive because they won't take as much fall damage as all the other mobs. So I'm going to go sit in the AFK spot for about a couple minutes and let's see what happens. So yeah, it works. It 100% works. Oh man, okay, so there's definitely mobs spawning. There might be a couple rare ones in there. Who knows? How am I going to deal with this though is the main question. It's so loud. Oh, I just got poisoned. Oh, they're still falling. This is a crazy farm. I may as well just use all mob drops at this rate. You know what? I want to do this now. We're going to convert this creeper farm into an all mob farm drops. So I've just gone through the farm and made sure things are working and things could work the way I want them to. And there are actually a couple things I need to consider. And one thing is the fact that if I get rid of all these trapdoors, the baby zombies will spawn and the chicken jockeys will spawn. However, the boats do not pick them up because they are too small. Their hitboxes do not reach the boats. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to destroy the trapdoors in this small area here, leaving all the trapdoors in this place the same. But this little area here will be specific for normal mobs. So like skeletons, zombies, creepers, whatever it is, will actually go through the system like normal, go into the nether side and then die in that chamber. However, the baby zombies and chicken jockeys that cannot be picked up will come along here and follow, I don't know, maybe an iron golem, maybe a villager, something like that over this side. But instead, they will just be carried by a water system that sends them to some sort of water elevator, and then they get collected. So I want to see if that works. And if it does, that will be really good. However, there's a bit of redstone I got to do, so I'll be back with you very shortly. I figured something out, guys. Sorry, I had to start recording because look at this. We've got 2 normal baby zombies and a chicken jockey. And it seems like my little system is working. So what I basically did, as I said, got rid of trapdoors in this little area just here. And then I made an iron golem, lure the baby zombies out. And then, yeah, they'll just get taken by a water stream into a certain area. And they lose interest of the iron golem because he's no longer in their vision. So in a nutshell, basically whenever another mob spawns, they instantly get taken by the boat and through the nether portal. Hang on, let me turn that down. So as I was saying, a mob spawns and they get taken through the nether portal. There is no nether portals in this case, and instead they're kind of just suffering. But as soon as there is like a baby zombie, let me see if I can get one in. The baby zombies, however, do not get picked up by the boat because they are too small and their hitboxes are very, very small. That also goes the same with the chicken jockey. They're too small to be picked up. You can see that their hitboxes do not collide with the boat. So I was able to take advantage of that and use my creeper farm to supply my chicken jockey farm. I'm a bit far away right now and they do despawn as we just saw. So I need to make a way to get them up to basically within range of my AFK spot. Oh look, there's another baby zombie. Yeah, there's quite a few of them spawning now. But here's the downside. We're going into a testing world and I'll show you what I mean. So here we have a chicken jockey, and the downside about this thing is the fact that if I place water, they separate. And so that means bubble columns or bubble elevators are out. So we're going to have to figure out another way to get the baby zombie closer to me so it doesn't despawn. I think I have solved one of the issues. Oh, there's glow squid spawning. I should probably light up this area then. I haven't solved that issue. Let me fix it. Now I would have solved the issue. So how this work? How are you? Oh, this. Okay, never mind. Hang on. One more thing I've got to fix. Hopefully that's the last thing I need to fix now. So as I showed you earlier, the baby zombies and chicken jockeys get lured here by this guy. Then they go down here, and then by this point, they're out of range of seeing this guy. Like they're behind a wall, so they will lose focus. But then they will see this guy. Hopefully they will see this guy. I still need to mess around to see and make sure that they can actually see him from here. But it's not the best sorting system, but they'll get put in boats. Considering how rare they are, it's like, I'm not too fussed about having much storage for them, but they will get put in boats. Now, the separation between the baby zombies and the chicken jockeys is this little water pond here. As zombies, well, they will fall down onto the campfire because they can't swim and then just die. However, the chickens, they just float across and eventually end up in here, which then they'll get picked up by a boat. So now it's about the waiting game. Let's see if we can get a chicken jockey. Okay, here's a baby guy. Here's a baby zombie. Oh, here's multiple baby zombies actually. So let's see if they lose focus. Will they see the other guy is the real question. No, they can't. Oh, that's a bit annoying. I thought they would be able to see him. Is it because... It must be because his head isn't in line or isn't in vision of them, because I think they have to look for the iron golem's head. Oh, they saw it. That worked. He instantly left this guy and went straight for this area here. It works. But the real test is now we need a chicken jockey. We need an actual chicken jockey now. Ooh. Hang on. We got one. He sees him. He's going. They did it! Chicken Jockey Farm success! We've got ourselves a chicken jockey farm. No way, it worked. Obviously, there could be a better collection system here, and I will try to figure out the best way possible. But for now, it works. I can't believe it works. Well, let's keep tweaking at this farm for a bit and make it at the best of its ability. But yes, it works. That's the main part. So I have been AFK for quite a while now, and behind me, well, we've got quite a few friends. Yes, we have got ourselves 12 chicken jockeys, including one with an iron sword. You can be quite deadly if not looked after. But we've got so many chicken jockeys now. We've got 12 of them just sitting here, and I don't know what to do with them all. So what I want you guys to do is to comment down below, what should I do with all these chicken jockeys? Should I sell them, make a chicken jockey shop, or should I give all these guys to a random player on the server and give them a bit of a surprise? Anyways, chicken jockeys are done for the video. We're going to focus on the rest of that in next episode. But for now, we've got something that I want to finish off. Well, actually, I technically have already finished, but I've got to show you guys what I've been working on while I was AFK. This here is the rocket factory, which I did show you at the start of the episode, but it's been upgraded. We've got ourselves a fully automatic shulker box loader with tier 3 rockets. There's quite a bit going on here, so I'll give it to you all in a nutshell. Basically, in the overworld, we've got the creeper farm, which produces all this gunpowder. What we do with all that gunpowder is we chuck it in these chests here, which then it will go through shulker box by shulker box, unloading the gunpowder, and then it takes the gunpowder to the auto crafter just here. We've also got the sugarcane farm in the overworld, which will then shoot the sugarcane through this portal, be picked up by minecart hoppers, and then taken up an item elevator into the auto crafter. So that's where the gunpowder and the sugarcane end up, right here. However, we haven't AFK'd the sugarcane farm yet, so I've still got to work on that. We've also got other items such as rotten flesh and bones, because as I showed you earlier, there's going to be other mobs that will occasionally fall in this place, and so we need to organize the rotten flesh and the bones that will be picked up in the farm. So it'll automatically sort out the gunpowder, the bones, the rotten flesh, all other mob drops that occasionally will fall into this contraption. The empty shulker boxes from unloading the gunpowder then get recycled and end up right here, which will then be used to actually fill up and turned into boxes full of rockets, and then those rockets end up in these chests up there. So it's quite a smart system. I've also added some overflow detectors as well in case the sugarcane does overflow at some point, because the sugarcane actually doesn't go through at 1 times hopper speed in this system. It actually goes through, I think it's like 2 or 3 times hopper speed. The reason it's at that hopper speed is because when it's crafting the paper, it will then shoot 3 paper into this slot right here. But then this system here won't actually craft any more paper until this 3 paper here is gone. So this will slowly back up with sugarcane over time. And just to be on the safe side, I've just made an overflow system. Just a simple redstone line here with a redstone comparator and a repeater. Just so in case there is any sugarcane overflow, it will stop it. Because if this thing here overflows, it's just going to clog up and it won't be shooting any items up. That probably made no sense to you guys, but it's a very cool machine. I'm very happy with it. And now all I need to do is AFK it, let it do its thing, and then we'll be able to have infinite rockets. GeneralCrusader, I have brought you here for one question. Do you want to do a combined shop? Well, technically, I'll come in and take over your shop, or take 50% of your shop, but I've got a rocket factory right here, and I was thinking that your shop could deal with some rocket or firework boxes. So instead of selling them stack by stack, we sell them a shulker box by shulker box. And I was thinking, if we make a deal, or we could make a deal, from those rocket boxes, we could go 50-50 each from the sales of those rocket boxes, and you can use this farm whenever you need to supply a shop.
That deal works for me. I love that.
That is very good. Thank you.
Yeah.
And now we're business partners.
Hey, let's go. So wait, what are you planning on pricing these boxes for?
I don't know, to be honest. How much do you usually sell tier 3s at 1 diamond a stack?
Tier 3s at my shop, I sell at like 3 diamonds a stack, and tier 1 is 1 diamond a stack.
Okay, so that would be 3 times 27, which will equal 72 or so. Am I correct? Hang on, let's see how quick my maths was. 81. No, never mind. Ignore me, guys.
Close enough.
Hey, that would be 81 diamonds. So what do you picture? What do you think? Considering the amount of gunpowder that this farm produces. I was thinking maybe 27. So like 1 diamond a stack in that shulker box.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good since it's like in bulk. So we're gonna get a bunch of diamonds anyway with that.
Yeah. And this farm, I could probably AFK this overnight and we would have like over a double chest, I reckon, of shulker boxes of rockets.
Damn, that's insane.
So really, we'll have to test out prices. We may have to fix them in the future, but who knows? Let's see where this price and this shop goes after we're selling these rocket boxes.
Okay, yeah. I think they'll be pretty popular. Because like a lot of people already buy rockets in bulk.
Yeah. So they will be definitely popular. And I will work on trying to get tier 1 rockets in. Tier 2 probably don't need to be touched. Or at least we could sell them, but we won't I won't create a whole machine for it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I don't think anyone likes tier 2.
Yeah. It's either tier 3 or tier 1. I'm more of a tier 3 person. You know, everyone, you should comment down below if you prefer tier 1 or tier 3 rockets. Tier 3 are goated, tier 1 are not so goated. Like, they're still fine. I use them at the moment because I was saving diamonds. Tier 3, I'm going to need them for, like, my scale builds, like, my big circle. I already use, like, 10 of these to get across the entire thing for my mega base. And my perimeter, it takes me, like, 3 rockets to get from the bottom to the top, 4 rockets sometimes, and so it'll be good just to use 1 tier 3 rocket.
Yeah, that's fair if, like, you're doing large stuff, but, like, if you're just flying in like short distances, which I usually do, then tier 1's like the way to go for me.
So we could sell both. Nice doing business with you, General, and I'll see you after an AFK session at this farm.
Hey, let's go.
I think that's where we're going to end off the episode today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you have watched all the way through until this point now. Next episode, I have no clue what we're going to be doing, because we've got our rocket factory done. We've got our chicken jockey farm done. Next episode, we're going to do something with those chicken jockeys. So as I said earlier, make sure to comment down below what I should do with those chicken jockeys. We're also going to be hopefully doing something with all of these rockets as well. But yeah, thanks all for watching, and we will see you all in the next video.